Welcome back to the channel, y'all. In this video, y'all know how we go off topic sometimes. Y'all know we always come up. Sometimes we talk politics. We talk detailing products as well. We talk politics too. And I just put my little 2 cents in some of the stuff that's going on around the world. It ain't all about detailing all the time. You know, you gotta keep up with what's going on too. I mean, we talk about lights, detailing lights, topics, or whatever, man. You know, whatever you feel like. And that's what my channel about. My channel about anything, really. Time to time, I can come up and just talk about anything, you know. But another one of this, I want to talk about that bill. Another thing that's holding that bill up to me, and I think this should wipe out, and it's state and local governments is another one. The state and local governments, they provide funding for these states and stuff. I don't think they poorly ran states. They don't need no money. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, it's like the states don't distribute the money the way they should, which is in this bill, They got funding in this bill for state and local governments and all that kind of stuff, right? So to me, that's another one. They should just grab it and then pull it out this bill. And the reason why, because these states are poorly ran, and a lot of this stuff don't even got nothing to do with the pandemic, And that's wasteful spending, in my opinion, And they just look at that and pull that stuff out of the bill, I think something will get passed. If they were trying to get a bill passed on bipartisanship from the Democrats and the Republicans, that state funding and local government funding for the states and all that kind of stuff, I think they need to pull it out. Because if you have you ever been down to get help from the state? And if you ever got like, let's say in the states they get money for grants or something like that. If you go down there and apply for a grant or something from these states, the first thing they'll tell you, they out of money. I'm like, wonder what happened to all that money, They need to pull that out in that bill, and the reason why, like I said, a lot of these states are poorly ran. I think some of these states, these people who are in charge of that money and stuff, they're actually reaching their own hands and they're stealing the money out. That's what I think going on with the state and local government funding and all that stuff. I mean, these states ain't really helping nobody, That's just what I'm thinking. They don't help you. And to be honest, why I say wasteful spending is because a lot of these states was already doing bad before the pandemic. See, these states were already in the hole. So you're giving these states 30 and 40 billion or whatever to some of these states, 20 billion or 15 billion to some of these states or whatever it is. It's a bad move, I think. I mean, me personally, I think they should just address the issue. Like, they should just put, if they want money for vaccine funding, for states like that, but they just putting it for state funding, and the states ain't even doing what they're supposed to do with the money. They just doing anything with it. That's how come they're behind on vaccines and stuff, I think. Because these poorly ran states. Shouldn't be no funding for them. No, to be honest. They should just pull that right out of the bill. Another one. And that's just some of the stuff I see in this bill that's wrong. Everybody got different agreements, but that's what I think is wrong in this bill. They states, poorly ran states, shouldn't have no funding either. They should just pull that out in this bill. That's some of the biggest stuff I see in this bill. And child dependence, they should lower that down to like 500. Adult dependence, if you're adult, you shouldn't be no damn dependent unless you're sick or something, got disabilities or something like that, need special care. Other than that, you shouldn't be an adult dependent. You should have a job out here working. So I'm just keeping it real now. Anybody over 18 years of age shouldn't be considered as adult dependent unless they sick, got some kind of disabilities, and somebody had to take care of them or something like that. Other than that, you should have a job working out here. No, I'm just keeping it real. And that's all the stuff some of the stuff that I see that's wrong with this bill. I'll come back if I see it no more. But that local government and state funding and all that kind of stuff, they should leave that out of the bill. And all this stuff that this child tax credit stuff too. Get children a check every month and all that. Some of the stuff that ain't got nothing to do with the pandemic. That's what I think, anyway. But anyway, my 2 cents doesn't even matter. I'm out, guys. Hit that subscribe. Peace.